Look at your study desk right now. The open books, the highlighted notes, the feeling that you've put in the hours. But alongside that, there's a quieter, more frustrating feeling, isn't there? The feeling that you're running hard, but not moving forward. You see the toppers, the ones who seem to get it, and it feels like they have a hidden advantage, a secret playbook you weren't given. What if that was true? What if there was an entirely different philosophy for learning? Not another generic tip, but a way of thinking about focus, consistency, and excellence that comes from a culture that masters these very things. For years, I searched for that playbook, and I found it not in a standard productivity guide, but in principles from Japan. Quiet, powerful concepts that have nothing to do with cramming harder and everything to do with thinking smarter. Today, I'm going to share 7 of them with you. These aren't just study hacks, they are mental frameworks. And if you feel stuck in your efforts, this might be the shift you've been looking for. Let's begin with the first, and perhaps most important one, Kaizen. You might have heard this word. It means continuous improvement. But most people misunderstand it completely. They think it means work hard every single day. That's not it. Kaizen means get 1% better every single day. It is the direct opposite of looking at the entire mountain of your syllabus and feeling your motivation collapse. Kaizen tells you to forget the mountain. Just look at the very next step. What is the one tiny, almost insignificant improvement you can make today? Can you summarize yesterday's chapter in 3 sentences? Can you solve one more problem than you did yesterday? That's it. Do only that. The power is in the consistency, not the grand gesture. This is the topper's secret to avoiding burnout and building unstoppable momentum. It turns excellence into a habit, not a crisis. Now, the second. This is what prevents your mind from going numb when you revise. Shoshin, the beginner's mind. Here is what happens. You open a chapter you've seen before. Your brain says, "I know this," and it switches to autopilot. You read the words, but you don't see them. Shoshin is the practice of fighting that autopilot. It asks you to study that familiar topic as if you are a curious child encountering it for the very first time. Ask the simple questions you're embarrassed to ask. Why is this step in the formula necessary? What was this historical person feeling in that moment? This active questioning forces engagement. It transforms passive review into active discovery. Toppers don't just remember information, they understand its roots. Shoshin builds those roots. Third, we all know we need breaks. This concept redefines what a break actually is. Shinrin-yoku, forest bathing. You don't need a forest. You need the essence of one. After a solid 45-minute study session, your break is not for your phone. It is for your nervous system. Get up, walk to a window, look at the sky or a tree or even a houseplant for 1 full minute. Breathe deeply. For those 60 seconds, your only job is to be present in the physical world. Let your thoughts about the syllabus float away. This is a system reset. It clears the static in your mind that leads to fatigue and that feeling of studying but not absorbing. When you sit back down, your focus will be cleaner, sharper. This isn't spiritual talk. It's cognitive science wrapped in a simple practice. Fourth, this will disarm a major source of your anxiety. Wabi-Sabi, the beauty of imperfection. Your notes are allowed to be messy. Your first practice test is allowed to have mistakes. The pressure for a perfect study session, the perfect timeline, the perfect color-coded notes, that pressure is what paralyzes you. Wabi-Sabi finds value in the authentic, imperfect process. A page filled with your scribbles, arrows, and corrections is a page where real learning happened. A blank, pristine page is a page where fear won. Embrace the evidence of your effort. It removes the shame of not being perfect and frees you to simply begin. Fifth, this is about the 10 minutes before you study. Nemawashi, laying the groundwork. It means preparing the soil so the plant can grow smoothly. For you, this means a preparation ritual. 10 minutes before your scheduled time. Clear your desk physically, then clear it mentally. Take a blank sheet of paper and do a brain dump. Write down every little thought cluttering your mind. From, I need to call someone, to, I'm worried about that topic. Get your water. Open your book to the exact page. This ritual is not extra work. It is a signal. It tells your brain, the transition from chaos to focus starts now. It makes the act of beginning effortless. You eliminate the internal negotiation of, should I study or? Sixth, this is the deep fuel, the why that outlasts temporary motivation. Ikigai, your reason for being. Ask yourself, why are you truly studying this subject? Move beyond the marks, beyond your parents' expectations. What deeper curiosity does it connect to? Does understanding biology help you appreciate life? Does learning a language connect you to a culture you love? Link your daily work, especially the tedious parts, to a larger personal sense of purpose. When you do that, the work transforms. It is no longer a burden to carry, but a path you are walking. This sense of alignment is a topper's most powerful, renewable energy source. And the seventh, this is about learning from those ahead of you, intelligently. Jugyou Sankan, observing classes. When you see a topper, don't just think they are smart. Become an observer of their process. How do they structure their week? How do they ask questions in class? What does their revision checklist look like? You are not trying to become their clone. You are trying to reverse engineer the principles behind their actions. Then, you adapt those principles and build your own unique system. You learn the methodology, not just mimic the outcome. So what does this look like on the day of an exam? When you see a difficult question, you don't descend into panic. You take a calm breath. That's your moment of Shinrin-yoku. You break the question down to the first small step you can take. That's Kaizen in action. You approach it with genuine curiosity. What is this really asking? That's Shoshin. The need for a perfect answer is gone, replaced by the value of a sincere attempt. That's Wabi-Sabi working for you. You are not scrambling. You are executing a calm, practiced philosophy. The gap between where you are and becoming a topper is not a gap of intelligence. It is often a gap of philosophy. A philosophy of calm, deliberate process over frantic effort. You don't need to adopt all 7 at once. Start with one, just one. Practice it until it feels like your own. Then layer in another. This is the real work, not just of studying, but of building a mind that can learn, endure, and excel with quiet confidence. You can build that. It starts with your very next study session. I'll be here, walking this path with you. All the very best.